Hello, everyone.
Hello.
We're here.
It's another week.
Another week, another day, another hour.
Another minute, another second.
We're doing another weekly show. Thank you for being here. We have a mailbag this week. I put out a little story on the old Instagram.
I was making this face.
And we have some questions from you all that we're going to answer. But first, we'll give you a little bit of a rundown of what we've been up to, what we've been working on.
Yeah. They're repouring the sidewalk outside our office.
We're getting
very
new
excited.
Sidewalk. It was a terrible sidewalk.
It was awful.
We'll see how it turns out. Hopefully it's better than it was before.
If it's worse, that does seem like a waste of effort.
It does, but it was pretty bad.
And then we had we had a local pickup for Brink on Wednesday, which was super fun.
It went so well.
It went so well. Probably
Flawless.
the best local pickup ever,
Flawless.
except for the fact that the truck carrying our games went to Nashville and then didn't drop off the games and then kept driving. And so on Wednesday, we were like, why aren't the games here yet? So we called the warehouse and they're like, hey, good news. The games aren't in Nashville anymore. They just kept driving. I don't know where they went. Anyway, they're here now. So we're doing another local pickup.
Yeah.
Even though we had 25 people here to pick up games and play Brink. We played Brink. We didn't pick up any games. Next Wednesday now. This coming Wednesday.
I know.
It's happening.
Yeah, so it wasn't a local pickup. It was more of a local...
game night.
Yeah.
Not pickup.
Not pickup. Whatever
Local
the
not
opposite
pickup.
of pickup is.
Put down. A local
put down. Everybody came here and put Austin in its place.
It was just great having 20 people here and being like, hey, good news, your games aren't here.
Yeah, I wasn't there. It was my anniversary.
You skipped out on...
And...
you got the vibes right.
Yeah, and how many people showed up and were like... didn't know that they were not.
We had emailed before,
well, I know,
honestly.
but not everybody checked.
There were at least 5 people that were like, I'm so excited to get my Super Deluxe. And I was like, oh, me too.
And then they put you down.
Then they put me down.
Yeah, the local put down.
So that happened.
So it worked out.
That was this week. What else happened this week?
That was this week. Well, we've been doing a lot of work on this year game. Honors End. We've been playtesting it in our Discord.
Yep.
I've been doing a ton of writing because this is a campaign game, and we added a whole.
I feel like that was a new reveal.
I don't know if that was a new reveal or not, but it is.
It's also a deck building game.
It's also a deck building game. It's also a co-op game.
It's also a card tucking game.
It's also that. It is also
a dice rolling game.
Blind bidding.
No, it is not. There's no bidding. We've done a lot of bidding lately. Promise there's no bidding.
We were working on something else, which I'll tell you about in a minute, and I was like, how many of our games have blind bidding in it? And then we started counting, and we're like, it's all of them. They all have it. Half of them.
And it's like Veiled Fate's blind bidding is very different than Realm of Reckoning's literal blind bidding. So it's like, we're grading on a curve.
Hey, we got some stuff that we like. And we keep putting it in things. But Honors End has no blind bidding.
There's not.
Yet.
And now there's a Rondel.
So yeah, we've been working on that. I've been writing just so much. And it really kicked my butt the other day. I think I spent 4 hours on it and
3 stages of grief.
And I think I wrote 3 pages. I'm like, what am I doing? It's like one word an hour over here. But we're getting there. We're getting through it. So we are working towards what?
1 word hour.
1 word an hour. I'm just like, what should that next word be?
Bad.
No.
All right, time for a break.
I gotta some coffee. So we're cruising towards some deadlines here. We finished our boards
this week.
Last week.
No,
this
Monday.
week. So we finished all the boards in the game, and we had to send that out to our manufacturer. Mm-hmm. He's there doing our kind of pre-production copies, and then we are normally our manufacturer for the game that we've selected will do all of our kind of pre-release copies, but this time we're maybe like a little behind, and that's my fault because writing is hard. It takes a long time, and also we're just doing a ton of illustrations. Glenn Thomas is illustrating, and he is crushing it, but we just got a long list and we want to finish as many illustrations as possible before we send it all out. And so we're just working right up to the last possible minute, which means we're printing all of the cards for this deck builder and the storybook locally.
Yeah.
And then we're shipping all the things here. Then me and Austin are going to have a big long party where I watch Austin back all the games.
Yeah. I don't know if you watched me sleeve in the Brink unboxing video, but I'm pretty good at that stuff.
So we've been working towards that, but we got all the boards submitted. I'm very excited about them. I think
they're very cool.
I think they look great.
We do also need to write all the flavor text on the cards, because right now they all say, "I will shepherd thy foes into the void." Is that what it says?
Yes.
Which is a great line.
It's great, but when you see it 50 times,
that's a problem.
It gets a little bit of a problem. A little old. I also watched a playtest the other night, and it was like, I would. What was it? Steady.
Focus something.
Let's say steady focus.
Steady focus.
There was like there's cards that come up and you kind of got to decide which one you want as you're building your deck. And someone's like, I really want the steady focus card. And then the other person's like, ooh, I also really like that one too. And they're like, well, I think I'm going to take steady focus. And then I was like, guys, they're all called steady focus.
All four of those cards are called steady focus.
They all have steady. So we've got a lot of naming to do, as you can see. But working very hard on that. And then we also today.
Were we announcing something?
No, I mean I just say I thought it was really nice. I feel like
the playtest.
We kind of brushed over this, but we had a no notes playtest today of a small box game.
First draft, or was that a second draft?
It was the third playtest, and the first two playtests were about 5 minutes long because we realized that's not a game, and then.
Yeah.
We had one, and it has blind bidding in it, but it's totally different than all the other blind bidding games that we have.
And it's much smaller.
It's very small, very quick turns.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about it.
I'm also excited about it. I think you did a great job on that, Zach.
Thank you.
I didn't tell you how good of a job you did.
No, it wasn't just me. We're all a team here, and
I had nothing to do with that.
That's not true.
I guess
That's totally not true.
Okay, but I can't say why it's not true.
Why not? I don't know what you're going to say, but I know what I'm going to say, and that is this game started where Austin was about to go out of town, and he pitched us on a game that had a rondel in it. And then I immediately was like, what if that game didn't have a rondel?
Oh, no.
And then I took your game
How did that happen again?
It's just my thing that I do. I take your game, and then I was like, you go out of town, and then I do a totally new version of it.
I completely forgot that was a conversation.
That's what this game is. It's your
the cruise ship game.
It was a rocket ship.
It was a rocket rondel.
Yeah. So you did that, and I was like,
I'm still making it.
No, it's totally different now. But that's where it started. So this game was
fun.
Actually your idea.
No, I'm not taking credit for it. You did such a good job on it.
Well, thank you. But
we doing questions?
We're doing questions.
I felt like there's something else I wanted to talk about. Nope. Questions.
Okay, here we go.
You do one, I do one, you do one, I do one.
Okay, so here we go. We have got. How do you get to questions on?
I don't know, but you should probably go faster, or I should go.
Okay. No, I'm here.
I can do my phone.
Cancel.
It's too big.
Here we go. Okay. Here we go. First, starting easy. What's your favorite drink at Primitive?
Oh,
Primitive is a coffee shop in this building.
I walk in and they start a iced decaf vanilla latte for me. I'm just like, and they start one.
They've got a watermelon lemonade espresso tonic that I think crushes. Sounds insane, but it crushes. And you should come and get it. It's very delicious.
I saw someone drinking it on Wednesday, and I was like, I have no idea what that is, and I work here. No.
Oh.
It was one of the people here for local pickup. Oh, local put down.
Local put down.
All right. So that question's answered. I got one from Dirk here. How does Ivy Games maintain a healthy work/life balance? I'm generally glad to see that the team seems to take time off and relax. I did just take off 2 weeks.
Yeah.
However, we work a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work making these games and getting them to your doors. It's important that Zach and Sam have set up a system where we have forced time off. The whole company takes time off.
Yeah, it always feels very stressful. But
yes, it's still,
we do a week off every quarter in one way or another.
Yeah.
So we do like May days, and then we do 2 weeks for Christmas and Christmas. New Year's. There it is.
That's the other.
And then there's another one in there too.
We do fall.
Anyways, we do
fall, spring, and 2 weeks off.
Yep. So we do that. That's very.
I think that's probably the most helpful thing that Zach and Sam put in place to make sure people are at least taking those 4 weeks off. But you're supposed to take more time off.
Yes, you're supposed to take more time off. Yeah. I'm bad at taking time off, which is part of the reason for the forced time off.
Yeah.
And also, then in my free time, I just make video games.
Yeah, Zach, on his weeks off of work, he's like, I'm going to make a game.
And then the last time I took time off was to direct 4 music videos, which
which was also Realm of Reckoning's launch week.
That was a choice, but we got there. Okay. Let's see. What do we have here? This is a quick one. I'm too excited for Tend.
Yes.
What's our ETA? This is from Dan Tamago 88. Probably Dan Tamago. But
I was emailing our factory today about a ready date that is coming up. We are in final assembly.
Yes.
Ready dates happen, and then shipping dates happen. So we are at the everything's getting put into boxes stage of Tend. So it will be on boats soon, I don't know how soon, to come to the United States. And then after that, it'll be going to the warehouses. Sorry, not just the United States, all of the hubs, then to the warehouses, then on to your houses.
Great.
Hey, it's my turn.
Okay, fine. Jeez, I didn't have that many questions.
How do you decide how deluxe and super deluxe versions will be, and what will be Kickstarter exclusives, etc.? Do you make the game first and think about which components can be deluxified, or is that an afterthought from the beginning?
Super long meetings.
Yeah, we have really long meetings,
that are so fun.
A month or two before every Kickstarter campaign, that are just, I think they are fun.
They're fun. They're not.
I mean, along the way, we're like, this is for sure going to get 2 versions. But then we have a meeting where I pitch insane things.
Yeah, and then he gets grumpy when we shoot him down.
That's because they're my ideas, and you just say, no, that's stupid.
I never say that.
It does not.
I never say that.
I had an idea for a vertical board recently, and I thought it was such a good idea, and then by the end, Zac had convinced me it wasn't a good idea, but I still want to do it.
You know, I mean, I appreciated the effort that goes into it, but yeah, no, we don't. The game tells you what it wants to be, and then we get quotes, and then we decide what we think makes sense.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just a big long meeting where we have spreadsheets, and we decide because ultimately we also want to we want the long-term sellable game to be good, to be great, right? And then we also want to give you all something amazing for backing the game early and making the game possible, and then also give you very fun things that might not make sense to do long term, that is really only targeted at the hobbyist audience, but isn't something that we're going to sell well on our website. Right?
The wood board's a really good example.
Yeah. So anyways, painted miniatures and things like that. So it's something we're thinking about. But yeah. Okay. Let's see. What are you most excited about Honor's End? Says Hi Nixon.
I am really excited, because whenever I go to Dice Tower, I lose. But this is a co-op game.
There it is.
And so if I lose, they also lose.
Yeah.
So I can't lose.
That's a great thing. I am excited about so many things, but for now, since it's most of my thought life, I'm really excited about the story. I think it's hard to tell stories well in board games, and I think games in general, for a number of reasons, and I could talk about this for a very long time, but I'm very excited about the way that the narrative and the story that we're telling integrates with the game and the way that people experience it. I'm enjoying writing it. I'm also hating writing it, because writing is pain, but also not. So I'll keep working on that.
Z-Storm from Discord wants to know, that was T from Discord, the last question was. But anyway, Z-Storm from Discord wants to know, and he asked in GIF form, when will you wear wigs?
Oh, when will we wear wigs?
We've already worn wigs.
Been there, done that.
Yeah. Do you want to put the picture up, or should I turn my phone around and show him this picture?
I'll put the picture up.
All right, picture will go right here, if Zac remembers.
I won't forget.
He's only done that a couple of times. All right, but yeah, we've worn wigs. Next question.
Okay, Rondel game when? Or Sharpie? Never. You kidding?
Oh, no. I have a Rondel game that in my head works, but that's usually not a good sign.
How many times do you think you said that?
Oh, don't ask me that.
Over the years.
At least 5.
It's his white whale. But also, if in white whales you also had 2 other people who were trying to actively hide the white whale.
Whales are hard to hide.
They are, I know.
They're big.
But we're crushing it.
You and Max are too good at hiding whales. That's really funny.
Okay, let's see. Considering you love Star Wars Rebellion, is it possible we will see such epic scope games from you in the future? Asks Mayan Askovich. I'm sorry. I don't know where the spaces are in your name, but
I can answer that question. I love Star Wars Rebellion. One of my favorite memories of playing Star Wars Rebellion is playing 2 games against 2 people at once. So I was playing the Rebels on this side and the Empire on this side. And, you know, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I won both. Anyway, I love grand strategy games like TI4, Star Wars Rebellion, those type of games. I actually had one mocked up for a little while, and they're just really hard to test and really hard to prototype because they are so big. And it didn't feel like the right time to be launching really big games, so I kind of tabled it, but I'd love to go back. It's a city-based game where like there's like a rebellion happening within a city is kind of like the premise. And one side's trying to stay in power and one side's trying to topple the power. So yeah, that's me. It's me, home.
Okay.
Cosmosis asks, what is your favorite universe that you've made lore-wise, not necessarily a favorite game? What do you think?
Honor's End.
That's your favorite lore universe? Right now, Moonrakers is mine, I think. Just because we've done so much
It's either Moonrakers or Honor's End. I mean, it's, yes. It's also two universes that I would love to, like, write more in. Like, in general, though, we try and set up every single one of our IPs to be like, could you make a movie, like, in this world? Right. But yeah, I mean, I'm writing Honor's End right now, and so like I'm very excited about the lore. We got lots of fun little surprises in store for you. So
Realm's pretty fun as well.
Realm is very fun. This is too hard, but probably Moonrakers.
Moonrakers End.
Moonrakers End,
yeah. Your turn.
Speaking of that, if Moonrakers got a movie, which of the crew are the main characters? This is from Jim Jam 1160.
Aren't we all the main characters?
If it got a movie.
We can't all be the main characters?
So that's a good question. I would love for Moonrakers to get a movie someday or a show. I think we like Brink Terminal. We had like Bill Bendo has always had like kind of main character vibes to me. Dana Pawlowski maybe. But then there's like Meg Gallick, who's like in that as kind of a main character. But also I could totally see like if there was a movie made, it might be like just new characters that then interact with a lot of these other characters that you know.
Right.
So like I could definitely see that being the case.
Okay.
You got another one?
Oh yeah, I got a lot.
Okay.
What are your feelings on Gen Con setup this year? Would you do anything differently? This is from Shovel Buddy.
Oh boy.
We'd do a lot different. We're going to go a day earlier, hopefully, next year. I loved the setup in the side room. I don't think I'd change very much about that other than maybe add another TV or 2 for the 10 games. But I think that went pretty well, other than the organization the first day. We didn't have enough time to organize like the back of house, and so we were very running around doing stuff. The other booth didn't quite have enough time to get finished, and so now that we've done it once, I think we'd be able to do the whole thing better.
Oh yeah,
so I think
a lot faster. A lot of the pieces are like put together now, where it's like we had to like put together lights. There was like an assembly line of people making like little pieces that went inside the lights. It was like 100 of them. It was nuts. But now that stuff's already built. So and then we didn't have enough drills. There was like a lot of people like waiting around for like the trusses to be done and like all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of order operations things. We have a whole big long list of things that we're going to do differently next year. So we're working on that. If you could live in one of the worlds of your games, which would you choose? This is from Nashville, Board Game Guy.
I mean, probably Tend, because it's the least likely I'm to die in.
Oh, Tend would be cool. But you're also working for Zenith Corp, and they're a little suspect.
Mythic Mischief, maybe?
No, it's Moonrakers, for sure. It's flying around on spaceships. You kidding?
You're right. I changed my answer to Moonrakers.
For sure.
I changed my answer to Moonrakers, yeah. Which team will win the English Premier League this season? I'd go Tottenham. Please don't say...
the teams. I'm sorry. I was going to make something up.
Just say Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I only have time to watch one sports, and it's the Vikings, and I watch everything.
All right. You're up.
Will we see more new IPs or expansion content for existing games in 2026, or both? So, I don't think we're not like our slate isn't set, but it's also kind of set for next year. So new IP, Honor's End, and
that's
then
this year.
Yeah. So this year we had Realm of Reckoning new IP, we had Honor's End new IP, we had
Scales old IP.
Scales old IP. We had Time to Panic, which is kind of new IP, and then
Graft was old IP.
Graft,
and then Pillars was old IP.
Yeah. But so we did two full new universes this year. It's a lot of work to do a whole new universe, and it's been a little bit since we've been in the Moonrakers universe. It's been a little bit since we've been in the Fractured Sky universe and the Mythic universe. So those are things that we are actively working on. Is returns to all three of those.
Sometime in the next 5 years.
Yeah. So yeah, we're working on next year. I think will be a lot of new content for other IP.
Yeah, IP specific, not necessarily for games.
Yeah. So yeah, excited to come back to those worlds. Yeah, we played some Fractured Sky stuff today. So
we did.
Yeah.
When will we get a game with the Rondel from the
we already answered that question.
Yeah, but it's a different
Different guy?
answer. Yeah.
Same.
I just wanted to bring it up again.
Okay, you just really like talking about it. What do we do? We each do two more and then call it?
There we go. Two more. Call it.
Okay, so let's see. Oh, interesting. Do you have any plans of creating your own new additions to already existing older titles?
That'd be fun.
Such as new Raw, etc. Do you have plans of creating your own new additions to already existing older titles?
This is pretty popular right now. A lot of people are redoing Knizias. So you have the really cool looking one from Keymaster coming out. It's based on, it's like a Japanese theme. It's based on a Knizia. That looks really good. The people over at Bitewing are doing that with some Knizias, or all-player Bitewing with like Andromeda's Edge. Not Andromeda's Edge. Is it Andromeda's Edge?
I don't know. I'm busy, man. I can't keep up with it.
Anyway, that's a thing that's happening right now. People are taking old games that are great, redoing the art, updating the rules, and re-releasing it. I don't think we're opposed.
No, we're not opposed. We have looked into some, and they have said no. And so I'm not sure we should say which ones they are.
No, do not say that.
Okay, yeah. So we have like explored the possibilities, and they said they would have done it, but they were really opposed to adding a Rondel to the game.
Yeah, that was the main complaint, actually.
They're just like, the game works without a Rondel. Why?
Yeah.
But no, so we're not opposed. But also, I think the thing that I hope we do well is making our own worlds and building in them and like coming up with new IP and new ideas and new games. That's like, I think, where our strengths lie. But also, there's a lot of great games out there that like we would love to, put our own like spin of art direction on and things like that. So I don't know.
All right, my last one is from Z-Storm again. He asks, basically, I'm going to paraphrase because it's long. He says that we are kind of known for games with a social element, but then we also have made games like Mythic Mischief or Graft or Time to Panic, ones that have less of a social element. Do we have plans to do less social interaction games in the future? I'm going to read this part. Are there other game genres you plan to visit? And if you do, hold social interaction as your focal point of the design, or does it just happen to be an internal developer bias? I think that one, like me, Zac, and Max really like playing games where we interact with each other. We like playing games together. And so when we design games that aren't just heads down, I'm just going to play my own game, but we're playing against each other or with each other. And so I think there is an internal bias that direction, but to the point that Zac made, like Mythic Mischief is nothing like that. And so it doesn't have to have that social interaction, but we naturally are going to design games that we enjoy, and we enjoy social interaction. So
yeah, I think that's it. And it's like, I think in general, I think just making a good game is hard enough without like putting like too many like boundaries on it. I think like once you get a initial idea and then it starts to take shape, like you kind of have to follow what it wants to be a lot of times, and like sometimes that leads to a game that is very different than our other games, and that's fine. We're just trying to make a good game that we enjoy and that we think you will enjoy.
Yep.
So we don't put like that kind of like we don't sit around and just be like, oh, like, is this what people are expecting from us? I don't think that's a thing that we ever like talk about, of just like, oh, this would be like a weird thing for us to come out with. I think in general we want that almost. We're just like, oh, this would be like totally different than anything we've done before. That would be exciting to us, I think. So, but also it's just like we only know how to make games that we like. That's like, I don't think we could make a game that we're like not into, because then like how would we know if we think it's any good, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
I'm out.
You're out?
I'm
out.
All
right. Let's see.
Zac's also out. He's making one up.
I know, I'm making it up.
Why?
Is there any mechanisms, this is from Board Game Addictos, Adictos.
Oh yeah, I know Board Game Adictos.
Is it Spanish? Adictos?
Yes, I think it's Adictos.
Is there any mechanisms you guys are eager to explore and give your own twist?
Rondels.
Okay, that's not...
That's a mechanism? What are you talking about? Boo.
You got any?
I just said one.
I mean, other than that.
I mean, the funny thing is we've talked about this a lot because like grand strategy is like, it's not a mechanism, but it's a type of game that I like want to do more in.
I got two, but yeah, hit me with yours.
Yeah, so I have a idea for non-resolution phase bidding, just like constant bidding. And I want that, but what we've talked about is that Ivy's made a lot of bidding games.
Another hidden bidding game, let's go.
It's a game where like there's no resolution of like everyone reveals that they bid this. Like the bidding is just the whole game. It happens the whole game and it like resolves automatically. And I have a pretty cool system for that, I think. So I'd like to make that game. Go ahead.
Okay. Two came to mind. One is I want to make a game that the scoring is subjective. So it is just like what Austin thinks my score is, what the table thinks my score is what my score is. I don't have anything more than that, but I think that would be cool.
I know it's nothing like the game where you just like pay money that's like you keep increasing the denomination of money that you're bidding with. Oh,
Okay.
It's a all play game. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. Chat will help us out. Anyway, it reminds me of that. It's not that at all.
Okay.
But like money's like you can bid any amount of money.
Oh,
but if you
wow.
bid the most money, then you lose.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, but this is like, is there a way where it's like I actually have a certain amount of points, and that like changes what I'm able to do, like the actual amount of points I do have.
Yep.
But the actual like victory can like my actual points is what you all think I have.
Right.
I think that'd be very fun. So like a vibes scoring.
Vibe scoring.
Which is
that's a
basically
mechanic.
the stock market, right? It's
Yeah.
like, it doesn't matter how well we're doing as a company. It just matters how well everyone thinks we're doing as a company.
Right.
And that's what our stock price is. That's where the idea
Kind of it
came
is.
from.
I want to do bag building. I want to do a bag building game.
Nice. I want to also do a game with a real-time element.
Oh man, that's gonna be a hard sell for me.
I know. If I can make Austin like it, then it will be good.
Yeah.
Max and I were jamming on this this idea
If
for
you say
a
there's a
game.
Rondel in it.
Oh no, it's got Ron. This is how it's gonna happen.
I go on vacation and Zac and Max on a Rondel game. when I
Okay,
get
last
back.
time you went on vacation, we tried to do the reverse Austin,
Yeah.
where it's like we took a game prototype that we were working on and add a Rondel to it.
Didn't work.
It didn't. No.
That's because I wasn't
We
there.
didn't get any traction on it. But it was going to be our big surprise to you.
Thank you.
But then we just didn't do it. But no, so it was like it's like a grand strategy game, and very bite-sized turns, and there's a metronome, and it's a metronome game, and it's just like when the metronome hits, everybody does an action, and then everybody does an action.
I guess
It's
that's
just
a
like,
big metronome.
Yeah.
Because I didn't make it slow enough.
I think it would have to be like on every other hit or something like that. We talked about it for a while.
Every other hit.
No, it's like, and then it's like, ding,
Oh.
ding.
Dude, you're gonna put some people in the hospital with that game.
That sounds dope, right?
Oh no.
If you can't get hurt doing it,
Is it worth
fun?
doing? Probably. All right.
And with that, I think that's it. Thanks for the mailbag, folks.
Thanks.
We will see you next time. Here, we're gonna. This is kicking up soon.
We'll share a picture of our sidewalk next week.
Yeah, we'll probably have some realm updates next week. We haven't talked about that in a bit, but that's all moving along well.
Some tend updates, some tendies.
Some 10 dates, and then and scales be moving along real fast as well too.
Yeah.
So
Lots of good stuff happening.
all great stuff. Thank you all for being here. We'll see you next week, folks.
Bye.